contract talks went on into the evening, and agreed a deal. We shook hands, and it was a Friday night. I said, will you come back Monday when the offices are back open? Because it was obviously end of season. So I said, yeah, no problem. Went back to Cork. Obviously went on the piss for a few days. Sunday morning, woke up, and I got a phone call in my house back in Cork, and it was Alex Ferguson. He said, listen, would you come and meet me for talks tomorrow? I said, well, I've shook hands with Blackburn. He said, well, don't worry about that. And flew to Manchester on the Monday, and met Brian Kidd. Alex Ferguson had a game of snooker with him, the usual small talk. You know, they told me how great I was, and I believed them. And but the problem was they still hadn't agreed a fee with Forest, so it was all a bit the usual stuff. If there's a few managers here, you know, he talks behind clubs' backs, and they offered me 300,000 a year. It was important because this is the business side of football, you know, and straight away I learned about Man United. It is business as well. So Blackburn were giving me 400,000 a year, and United were offering me 300, and I was on 250 at Forest. So I'm thinking, well, it's not a massive rise, considering it was going to be a kind of a transfer record. So they stalled a little bit and dragged their heels. In the meantime, I did. Blackburn found out, and Kenny Dalglish found out. I kind of agreed to go to United, even though I hadn't kind of signed my deal yet. And he was fuming. Again, I guess it's the other side of it. He was effing and blinding, you're a fucking disgrace, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, I'm going on my holidays next week, which I was. I was going to Cyprus with a few lads just to do some sightseeing. And he said, I said, I'm going to Cyprus next week with my mates. I says, when I come back, I'm going to sign for Man United. He says, I'm going to find you. He says, I'm going to come to Ayia Napa and find you. So every bar in Ayia Napa, I was looking over my shoulder waiting for Kenny Dalglish to walk in, and